Hello and welcome to the MJSJ 123 Social Studies News.
Okay, dance.
When they knew something was going on.
Hello, I'm your host, Sam Johnson, and our lousy neighbor. No, not you, over there. The other news show.
And I am the hostess, Melissa J.
We are best friends, and we created our own show called MJSJ 123 Social Studies News.
Today, Sam and I will be presenting the main differences between African Americans in the Civil Rights Movement and the Jews during the Holocaust. I will tell you about the African American differences from the Jews.
And also, I will tell you the differences from the African American. We both will be telling you the similarities.
African Americans were actually real slaves, while Jews were forced into labor. I nor Sam counted them as slaves because they slaves had to work all the time and had to have owners. Next, African Americans lived in the south of the USA. Also, they were thought of worthless because of their skin color. By the way, don't let anyone judge you by your skin tone. There was the KKK group that started in Georgia who did not like Jews, blacks, or Catholics. It started about 80 years ago after the Civil War.
Jews. Something Jews were teased about is about their look and their religion. Were also forced into concentration camps and were starved to death. Jews were persecuted in Europe. Jews had to wear the David Star to show they were Jews. As for African Americans, they had the skin tone. And the Jews, they had a Nazi group, and they were blamed for everything. And the blacks, they just were worked as slaves, and people thought they were worthless.
Jews,
Similarities.
Jews.
They both were treated harsh.
Both had happened in the 20th century.
They could not marry non-Jews, and African Americans could not marry whites.
Both had to be separated into black and white groups, and Jewish and non-Jewish groups, which means they have to go to different schools and stuff like that.
They both were forced into labor.
And both had segregation. Now, let's get on with the good stuff. It's Rosa and Sam, and we need to sing the African American song "Morning," which they sang during the Civil Rights Movement. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm walking and talking with my mind stayed on freedom. I'm walking and talking with my mind stayed on freedom. I'm walking and talking with my mind stayed on freedom. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Ain't nothing wrong with my mind stayed on freedom. But there ain't nothing wrong with my mind keeping on freedom. There ain't nothing wrong with keeping your mind stayed on freedom. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm singing and praying with my mind stayed on freedom. Yeah, I'm singing and praying with my mind stayed on freedom. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
You know it.
I'm going to create the David Star that the Jews had to wear for the Nazis to know that they were Jews. It's basically a triangle and then an upside down triangle. That's the David Star they wore. There is also one more thing that I need to say for you to understand when this happened. The Holocaust happened on January 30th, 1933 through May 8th, 1945. And then the Civil Rights Movement happened 1954 to 1962. Right? Okay, so the Holocaust happened. Dun, 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 dun. Can you see? Okay, good.
January 30th, 1933 through May 8th, 1945. And Jews were treated very harsh because they were always blamed on Europe's problems. And no one really liked them. Now, the Jews had like kind of big nose, and the men had beards that were kind of curly. And they wore David stars. Now, the civil rights movement was different. It was right there. 1954 through 1968. What do we say? Goodbye, and thank you for watching the MJSJ 123
Now,
Social
keep in mind that
Studies.
God wants us to love everyone.